Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SCON. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case you may be new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. This is now my third day in a row doing it, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's monster movement, definitely updates need to be done. And for fact, first thing I'm going to do is just delete all these lines out. Sure, those levels still pertain. They're just not relevant anymore given how big the price movement was. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this analysis as clean as possible going forward. Well, the newest areas of support and what I would call the ideal level, when we say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That level would now be right up here at this breakout point at 28 cents. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below 28, I'm not saying the entire chart's destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to stay up above that level, that would certainly be a great sign of power going forward. Next level of support after that, down there at the bottom portion of that consolidation area from earlier this morning, that sits at 25. So 28 and 25, two of the newest areas of support going forward. And really, at the end of the day, what matters the most and what the price has begun to do is this right here, just building higher bases, or if you want to picture those as stair steps. So as long as those stair steps continue to be built in the upwards direction, then given enough time, everything else will take care of itself, including breaking areas of resistance. So just continue to focus on chipping away and building higher bases. And, like I said, everything else will take care of itself. Now, as far as levels of resistance are concerned and potential battlegrounds going into Friday, let's talk about a couple of those. As far as next big battleground, nothing fancy or complicated here other than the fact of where the party stopped today. And that was right up there at 34 cents. So 34 cents is going to be that near-term level and next key level of resistance. After that level, and things are going to get a little bit more difficult to see because of that nasty move to the downside, but after 35 cents, next key overarching level of resistance to keep an eye on would be that former breakdown point, and that sits up around 40 cents. So there's still definitely some room for this thing to could potentially move, but congratulations to all of you that watched the original video I did when the thing was still down there below 20 cents. Made a very nice move from there, and it's still chugging upwards, still chipping away at those higher bases, and that's what you want to see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.